What's going on, everybody? I appreciate you all for being here. Uh, this isn't a show that we doing today, man. I'm bringing something to y'all's attention that was brought to my attention. One of my childhood friends hit me up and asked if I would use my platform to try to bring some awareness to this. Ja'Niyah Mcmichael Rogers, um, 14, missing. Uh, Gary, Indiana, last seen August 11th. But there's so much stuff around this case. I've been digging into this since she sent me the message. I've been watching all the different videos from different people, and it's just so much stuff around this case, man. This little girl. I'm gonna go ahead real quick and play this for you all real quick so you understand who this is and put a face with it. Oh, man, it's sad.
My daughter's name is Ja'Niyah Mcmichael. She's 13 years old. She's about 4 feet tall. She was last seen leaving home off of Virginia Street in Gary, Indiana, around Sunday night. If y'all have any leads, Ja'Niyah, if you see this baby, if you come home, please come home. That's all we want. We want to know that you're safe and that you are okay. If you don't want to come home to me, reach out to an aunt, reach out to one of your grandmas, cousins, somebody to let us know that you are okay. We want you and we want to come get you, please.
Share this. Don't just let this, just watch this. Share this, man. Help us spread the word. Bring her home. This is a real life situation. This ain't no joke.
So this is in Gary. All right, Gary, Indiana. Y'all, I know y'all heard me talk about Gary. I'm just gonna leave that up there so you all can see her. Gary, Indiana, she's 13, but the more that you dig in, see, you hear that, and it is touching. They got the music behind it and the mom, and then I think that was the father. And it's like, it's heartbreaking. This little girl's missing. There's so many, we talk about this, missing kids, man, missing kids. And this little girl has been missing since August 11, but this is like where everything gets strange at, right? When you look into this, man, her family hasn't seen her since June, from what I've been reading. All right, the grandmother, her friends, they ain't seen this little girl since June. The story is, man, I wish bro was on here right now because he's the one that's been covering this. It's sad. Okay, so this little girl goes missing the night before. I guess she gets into it with her mother because the little girl was pregnant. All right, the mom had an argument with her daughter, told her daughter, this is what I heard. This is allegedly. All right, I don't know. I've just been looking into it like everybody else, but I got some disturbing things to show. I just want to bring, first and foremost, I want to bring the attention to her. All right. So if you got any information, first off, please, everybody in Gary and Hammond, East Chicago, Maryville, Sherville, Hobart, Lake Station, Chicago, all over, right? Our area. If y'all got any information on this little girl, just even anything just to let it be known if she's alive, if she's okay. I understand if she don't want to go home. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But just get some proof that she's cool, like she's alive. You know what I mean? So the mother says to this little girl, allegedly, that she's going to beat, if she's pregnant, that she's going to beat the baby out of her. I don't know how true it is. All right. I'm just going off of what I just heard, all the stuff that I've been looking into. The little girl ends up leaving, according to her mother, the next day. She says that she went to go wake the kids up for school. And when she tried to go wake the kids up for school, that Ja'Niyah was not there. Okay. I'm not all the way for sure, but I live in Indiana. And out here, school didn't start yet. That's number one. School didn't start yet. I might, maybe Gary's different. Maybe Gary schools start early. I don't know. But that's number one. Number two, there's these text messages, y'all. And this is it disturbs me, man. When y'all read this, it's yeah, you see Justin say he's in Gary and school just started last week. That's exactly what I'm saying. So check this out. I get to digging and I see these text messages, and these are verified, right? From the mother. Now, I'm not trying to down the mother. I don't know what kind of life she got, but this just it just don't seem right. It don't seem right. All right. So I'm gonna pull this up, man, so y'all can see this. It ain't right, man. I don't know. Something is completely off about this whole thing. Something is completely off, man. Straight up. One sec. I gotta pull it back up because this is crazy. This is crazy. It's sad, really, is what it is. It's sad. These text messages are gonna make y'all crawl, man. Straight up. You're gonna crawl in your skin when you read these text messages. At first, I want to feel bad because I'm like, maybe the mother, you know what I'm saying, is going through something, right? But then at the same time, it's like, okay, so let me go ahead and I'm gonna pull this stuff up for y'all can see this, man. It's crazy. So one sec, share the screen. All right, so it's the pictures of the little girl. So it says, on my way to somebody, say, I'm gonna call you and I'm gonna act like as if I'm talking to CPS. Is Virginia around? I don't know who that is, but it says, okay, and no, not till 4:30. Okay, don't come yet. I'm about to call you. Okay. Do you have someone other than you who can pick them up? I don't want her knowing where they're going. I'm signing them over to my mom. No, I don't. What's going on? I'm 10 minutes away. What do you want me to do? I'm signing them over to my mom, but I don't want this girl to know where I'm sending them. Apparently, the mother is a lesbian and got a girlfriend. All right. But this is strange. Let me see. It's no secret. I don't want her knowing where they are. I did call them down there. I called the courthouse in Crown Point and Gary. If you want to sign them over, you have to go in person to a notary because it can't be a family friend. So you have to be willing to go meet with your mom and a notary. I'll meet with her sometime during the week. What is your plan now that you have to wait to do the notary? She got my phone. Later on. Jazz. Then she say, if you making plans to kill yourself, that's clearly not the answer. I can't do it anymore. And yes, it will fix all the pain that I feel. If you want help, we're willing to help, but you have to be ready for change. I've changed and these kids haven't. And I'm not asking for help. I'm asking for someone to take them. I'm going to do what's best for me. I really don't want to give them to my mom, but the state will not take them. The state will take them, drop them off at DCS. They will definitely take them. If you can have Virginia come get them, I'll send their birth certificates and social security cards and a letting for my mom. I think a letter. I called DCS. They said they don't have an open case. So I have to go to court to file and sign my rights over. Then they'll give me a court date. That's if you're trying to give them to a specific person. If you just don't want them, they will take them. If you go and drop them off, they will definitely take them. I know someone is there right now. Go drop them off before something happens to them. Nothing is going to happen to them. I'm not fucked up to where I will hurt them. I want better for them. Then why does this have to be a secret? I just can't take care of them. Then tell them that it's no secret. I don't want her knowing where they are. I did call down there, and yeah, it's just the same thing. She has nothing to do with the kids. They won't stop being nasty and messing everything up. So who don't you know want to know where the kids are going. DJ and Malachi are pissing and shitting in their room. I broke up with her because I'm tired of arguing behind what the kids are doing. I don't want her to know where my kids are going because it's not her business. I get it. I do, but what really is your plan? Why can't you just leave with the kids to give them up so they can have a better life? I want to be with my dad. I don't want to. I'm tired. I've had enough. I know you're tired, but they need you to transition. And you think dying is going to fix this. If you're making plans to kill yourself, that's clearly not the answer. Okay. So then all of that happens. You read that, right? That's the mother talking to, I guess, a friend. I don't know who she's talking to, but she's talking to somebody and trying to pretend like she's talking to CPS and talking about giving the kids up because she's changed and they haven't changed, and they're messing everything up, and they peeing and they pooping, and the chick that she's with, she started arguing with her behind the kids, and then the little girl's missing. That's not odd. That's not strange. And then it made me fearful, it made me think just off of it. Right when I read that, I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. Why does she not want this chick that she's with to know where these kids are? What's the purpose behind that? Like, was that chick doing something wrong to your kids? Well, then later it comes out that this little girl and allegedly her siblings were being molested. And possibly that's how this little girl that's missing right now, Ja'Niyah, ended up pregnant. And it's just a whole big, bad, sad situation. I'm hoping to God that this little girl ran away and that she is somewhere safe. And maybe she's just too scared to say something, to speak to somebody. I'm hoping for that. Ja'Niyah, if you happen to see this video, little sister, there's help out there. You got a father that's waiting on you. Your father, he's open arms welcome. Your grandmother, you got people out there that they've been sharing all kind of videos about you. And they'll help you. You don't got to go back to that situation. And I hope you're all right. And I'm praying for you. Got to give a shout out to KC Bodyguards. This brother has been going crazy out here trying to help. Kevin Collinz, he's been trying to help figure this whole thing out. He's been boots on the ground out there moving around trying to find this young woman, this young girl. She's a young girl. And it's all sad, man. It's a sad situation. If y'all see her, please call somebody. If you know anything, call somebody. All right. I got another one. This is another missing, lost, and trafficked, and lured, and unsolved. All right. They've been doing boots on the ground too.
Comment on this live, and it was I just seen a comment on this live, and it was actually Jasmine's mother, and she said that she hasn't seen Ja'Niyah since June. Like I said, you scroll up a little bit. Her name is Dahlia James. It says, "Well, we think her last day of school this year in June at the Gary Lighthouse Charter School." Like I was saying earlier,
okay,
a lot of family members have told me they haven't seen her since June. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything's just not here in the airwaves about August 11th. And to bring back to what I was saying about Jasmine, a lot of her story is not adding up. How can you even give a fit description of what she's wearing if she snuck out? Number one.
Mm-hmm.
That's the eyebrow raiser to me. You saying that you didn't even notice that she was gone, so how did you even know what she was wearing? And then she also told me that she had got in the car. She seen on the Ring camera that she had gotten in the car, and that investigator, he seen that Ring camera. You can't see her getting in the vehicle at all. So there's no proof to any of her stories that she's telling.
So that's another crucial part of this whole thing is the mother was saying that she saw on her Ring camera that the little girl got into a car. But then she says that the Ring camera can't hold video because she hadn't paid the bill. Which one is it? And it's like, why the story? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if this mother, this little girl is addicted to drugs or what's going on. But I seen pictures of the house. And man, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show you. It's messed up. That's what it is. It's messed up. This is it's a real bad situation, y'all. And the only reason why I'm even bringing this to you all is because I was asked to. And you know how I feel. Like I say, you guys know how I feel about missing kids, man. Missing children. This is close to home right here. You know what I mean? This is right here in my neck of the woods. Let me see. One second, y'all. I'm gonna pull this video up so y'all can see this. It's not good. Not good, man. The whole thing just stinks. The whole thing just stinks. Straight up. All right, here we go. So the mom also tried to say that the girl went to some boy's house. The mom came out and said, I wish that she was here, but she's not here. You know, they don't know exactly what is going on. The mom then got mad at Kevin and wanted him off of the case, like because it was bringing attention or whatever. And it's like, you would want that. You would want attention. This is the most important time for you to have a Facebook to be able to be contacted. Why would you not want him talking about any of this? It's crazy. So this brother is not here right now. He's supposed to have been live with me, but he's got news interviews that he's been doing. So I'm gonna let y'all listen to his video as well. All right. I'm gonna let you listen to him tell the story. I can't find his pictures of the house, but it ain't good, y'all. It's all bad. So let me go ahead and pull this brother up and let you just listen to him tell it. All right. Okay, here we go.
The room. Ja'Niyah's bed didn't have no sheets. I drop a picture on here because I got pictures and everything.
Here we go.
But she said she noticed that there was some clothes that was on the coat hanger was gone. So she had
No, let me go back just a little bit.
no,
So
I'm explaining to everybody step by step. So she said that Ja'Niyah, her had a little argument, whatever you want to call it, altercation. And then she went upstairs. You know, everybody went to their room. And she said she got up around, I think it was like maybe 12:47. I think she got up about like 12:47. And she said she went to go use the restroom. And when she came out the restroom, she noticed her front door was unlocked. And then she noticed her back door was cracked open. So she said, you know, when she noticed that, she locked the door and shut the door, you know, so she proceeded.
Y'all heard that.
This is what she said. She proceeded to go upstairs and check the kid's room. When she went into the room, she seen that Ja'Niyah wasn't gone. And while she's standing in the room, she noticed that it was some coat hangers. Can I drop a picture on here? Because I got pictures and everything. But she said she noticed that there was some clothes that was on the coat hanger was gone. So she had now I'm gonna explain to everybody step by step with everything. Because again, you know, I've been there physically with both sides of the family.
So the guy you're listening to right now is KC Bodyguards, Kevin Collinz. All right. This brother has been he goes around looking for missing children. He helps people with missing kids, man. And he went straight to the house to try to help, and he does this all on his own dime. He doesn't get, no help, maybe donations from people, but all of this is taken care of by him. He's just a person that cares. He got a heart for this. So he went to the mom's house and listen to what he's saying. I didn't play the beginning part of it where I told you about her saying that she gonna beat the baby out of the little girl, and that's what started the argument. But this is what happened right after that. So,
Assist them the best way I can. So, my thing is, I don't believe in sugarcoating nothing. But anyways, so she tell me that the clothes that was hanging up on some coat hangers that she noticed that was missing. So, and then she also noticed that on the floor, in the middle of the floor was school supplies. So she said it looks that Ja'Niyah had took her clothes off the coat hangers, and she had some stuff that was in her book bag that Ja'Niyah had put on the middle of the floor. So, she told me, that's what happened. So now what I observed as, I was in the house because Jasmine invited me in the house. And she said I could look at, the rooms and everything. I noticed one thing in the room. Ja'Niyah's bed didn't have no sheets. It didn't have no covers on it, and so I asked, I said, where's the sheets and where's the covers? And she's like, oh, I just washed or whatever. So I'm like, oh, okay, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, I don't even smell no type of laundry, nothing in the air. So I'm the type of person where I don't come in the door just accusing people. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I do. You know what I'm saying? Just because I verbally don't say it doesn't mean that I'm not looking at you. Because my thing is, whatever's happened, the truth is going to come out. So thank you, everybody. Keep sharing this, I see the love everybody pouring in. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for those who send in the support. My Cash App, everything is attached to this. So, so, in the back of my mind, that's the first thing that struck me. Like, how is it that you don't have no sheets and covers or none of that on her bed? So, okay, we left up out of there. So we stand out front of the house. So I asked, I said,
yeah, it's the
where did your
complete
daughter
video.
like hanging at? You know what I'm saying? Like that. So she's like, she hang around, around the corner at the school, at the park with her friends. So I said, let's go over there and search around the school. So we left there, went around. Okay, I got you. So we left there, went around the corner, literally right around the corner. What's it comes on the other beds in the house? The other bed that Ja'Niyah shared a room with was the sister. But no, it wasn't no covers on that bed. It wasn't. Okay, thank you, Keisha. So we stand out front of the house. So she's telling me like, one of the places that her daughter like hanging out is around the corner at the school with the friends and, at the park. So we go around there. The first thing that struck me was the school was abandoned. I'm talking about it wasn't even boarded up. So first thing in the back of my mind is like, and you allow your 13-year-old daughter to hang at this abandoned school. So, that didn't sit well with me. You know what I'm saying? So we searched the school from top to bottom in the basement and everything. So I'm already have a couple things in the back of my mind, you know what I'm saying, from jump, because I noticed in the house, none of the rooms had a TV in it. It was hot as hell in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it literally felt like you was in a bunker. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as it being clean, it was, but you know what I'm saying? I think that because CPS was coming over so much that it probably forced them to clean up. So, but let me speed forward. So after that, we sitting there as we searched the school, the blocks, you know what I'm saying, everything, cameras in the area, looking for cameras, this and that. You know what I'm saying? The whole day we was nonstop. You know what I'm saying? So I asked, I said, who do you think there's a possibility that she could be with? So immediately she started pointing fingers at this little boy, little Keith, who went to school with her. That I guess obviously, the little boy is popular in school. So you know how it is when, the kids in school and they, kind of popular.
So I'm gonna fast forward a little bit because he ends up going over there and setting up a meeting with the mother of the little boy. The mother, that's the one I told you, she got a video out where she's saying she wishes that the little girl was there, but she's not there. But it's been a lot of drama between the families, I guess, so it didn't go so well. So I'm gonna fast forward just a bit.
Or whatever. I met the mom, which is Dahlia, the grandmother, which is Jasmine's mother, Dahlia. So anybody that's been around me, they'll tell you, when it come down to, no matter if it's search and rescue, no matter if it's me bodyguarding my clients, it's always about safety first. Because I know, in the midst of you searching, and we going into different neighborhoods, you know what I'm saying, you have to be safe. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be going up to people's doors and just, in their property and all this and that, because Indiana is an open carry state. So everybody got a gun out there. So it makes the risk, the search and rescue much, the risk much higher to get hurt. So, I explained this to the grandmother, Dahlia, which is Jasmine's mother, that how I like to move is, before we knock on, if we got to knock on people's doors, I would rather call a police car to assist us for safety reasons. So one day we was out canvassing the neighborhood, and Jasmine has sent me some pictures.
Jasmine's the mother
of this supposed to be young man who might have a daughter. So we hitting these, different blocks in Gary and everything like that. And we rode down the block, and, I tell them, I said, before we approach this house, I think it's wise to call police and have them dispatched to assist us, before we just go to these people's house, right? So we in the gas station, everybody is. So the grandmother leaves, was like, she tell me that she's going to go back down the block to get the exact address to get to the police. So we thinking she just finna ride down the block, come back around, come back with everybody else. She called me 2 minutes later. Where you guys at? Where you guys at? I'm sitting here talking to the father and that little boy, and you know what I'm saying, stuff. So I'm looking like, didn't I just tell you that's not how I move? You know what I'm saying? You done went down on this block, did what you wanted to do, and now you confronting the people in that house. You know what I'm saying? Without police being present.
So right there, you would think concerned mother, right? She's concerned about her daughter, so she's going over there, wants to find out what's going on with her daughter, forget the rules, right? That's how I took it at first, but we're going to keep listening.
So we all get in the car going, a couple blocks over to there. As we pulling up, she's out there talking to this man who said he the father and his little boy. The little boy I seen didn't have on what that young man had on. I'm sure I seen that young man, how he was dressed. And the little boy that you're talking to ain't the one that I seen. So as we pulled up in front of the house, the father, he started clutching because he looking like, who is all these people that's pulling up in front of this house? So, I get out the car. Now I'm forced to walk over, which, I didn't want to do unless the police was present with me. So sitting there talking to her, and the man was like, yeah, this is my son or whatever. And I'm asking, I said, what about the, the other guy, the one I seen had on a blue polo shirt standing on his porch. So of course he had like, hey, I don't know what y'all talking about. But my thing is, number one, that little boy that I seen on that porch was not that little boy that I seen when we pulled back up. You know what I'm saying? Two different boys. They look the same because they both have the little spikes in the hair. But so I knew right then and there that me and the grandmother, Jasmine's mother, wasn't gonna get along. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, she already showed me that, she gonna do what the hell she want to do. But, my thing is, you're not gonna have us standing behind you and, you kind of leading us into the blind. So let me bypass this. So from that moment on, we never seen eye to eye. So because me and the grandmama was seeing eye to eye, now she started to get in her daughter's ear, Jasmine, and she was sitting there like, the PI guy that you got, you should, drop him. He don't like me. I'm not in this to like anybody. My goal is to find a missing person.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? But I made it very clear that I'm not going to move how you move, because this the same lady who was shot at recently, moving how in the hell I told her not to move. So I'm not going to put my life in her hands. You know what I'm saying? She's not listening to me. So fast forward that. So from the first day that I jumped on board, Ja'Niyah Mcmichael had always pointed the fingers at this little boy Lakeith and his family, and saying that she know for sure that her daughter's in their house and this and that. So, the whole time, my thing is, you can't accuse people, until they proven guilty.
I'm gonna fast
So,
forward.
ring cameras on her front door. So I asked her, I said,
So right here, he said he noticed that the mother had a ring camera on the front door. All right. This is what he asked the mother personally. Jasmine is her name. And this is Ja'Niyah's mother. He asked her, I noticed you got a ring camera on your door. Now watch.
man, I noticed you got a ring camera on there. Have you looked at your footage? So she tells me that her camera system, that ring camera is off because she hasn't paid the bill. Now, I don't know nothing about the ring camera. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking like maybe it's off because she ain't, paying the bill. But I was just enlightened that once you bat on ring cameras, as long as you got Wi-Fi, you're able to use that camera. It's not something that you pay monthly with the ring camera, which I didn't know. So, and I know she got Wi-Fi in the house. So, just sitting back thinking about, all the little stuff, whatever. So,
Okay. So she said she didn't pay the bill for the Ring camera. I don't know enough about the Ring camera. If you got to pay the bill, I see Amber saying Ring don't have no bill, but can you save videos on it? That's what I want to know. I can confirm that does have to be paid for. Okay. So what are you paying for? You paying for the footage, or you paying for, for a month to month basis? Storage. Okay, for storage. All right. So you pay for the storage. So she's probably telling the truth there, right? But this is what she told him. This is why I'm asking. Either way it goes, right? Either way it goes, whether you got to pay for it or not. She said that she don't got no Ring camera footage because she has not paid the bill, right? But then later, as I'm searching, I find the video that allegedly the mother gave showing that she said that she seen a car that her daughter got into. Why lie? Let's keep it going.
Jasmine and her mom had started going beyond with accusing the little boy Lakeith and his family of harboring her daughter. So, but the shit that wasn't told to me is that the grandmama, Dahlia, had been going back there with the police, and she done got into it with these people, and, threats was being exchanged, and, what I'm saying, all this at this. First of all, she didn't even let us know that she even knew where this little boy, Lakeith, stayed at. So, the day that we decided to go by there, after she gave Jasmine the address, went by there just to peep the neighborhood, kind of, bring attention, to Ja'Niyah. So we pulled up in front of his house, and I noticed when I look over at the house, I started seeing the front door open, the shadows in the door, and then I see people on the side. So I tell them, I said, let's get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Let's go down the street. Let me call the police and have them come over and assist or whatever. So, now take it, we pulled over there 8 cars deep, right? So as we sit on down the street on the corner waiting for the police to pull up, I noticed everybody in the car started leaving. Even Jasmine left. How's it that you're leaving and this is your daughter that we're looking for, but you leave? Only ones that were still right there with me was Latanya Rogers, which is the grandmother of Ja'Niyah, and Ja'Niyah's auntie, which is Latanya Rogers' daughter. So we the only ones still sitting there. So police get there, now take it. We didn't know nothing that happened previous, right, from this day. So police get there, talk to us, and also tell us, hey, y'all stay down here because I don't want no more confusion. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm looking like, what is you talking about? So he said, the other day, they were just over there at that same house with the grandmother, you know what I'm saying? And it was, it was like a big thing with Jasmine's family and the people staying in the house, which we didn't even know.
Yes, Brenda.
Because I'm like, just have no people that came out the house shooting into everybody. Us not knowing what just happened previous, it would have been taken as if we coming over there for retaliation type shit. You know what I'm saying? So again, for the second time, I've been left out the loop with this. You know what I'm saying? So police go down there, I tell the police, I said, well, Jasmine, you know what I'm saying, has confirmed that her daughter is in the house. And, I just want to approach this house with some assistance from you guys. So he made us stand down in the corner. He goes down there. Probably about 10 minutes later, he come back down. First thing he said was, the lady came out the house yelling and hollering, and it was so many little young guys that was pretty much trying to fight the police. They didn't care about the fact that it was the police. So my thing is, if they trying to turn up with the police,
What they gonna
you
do?
know what I'm saying? Like, who are we? What you think will happen to us? So, you know, speed past that. So that's another strike. You know what I'm saying? Red flag to me. So my thing is with Jasmine is she went from when she first mentioned something about the pregnancy, she went from saying, I think she's pregnant to I know she's pregnant to I think she's 4-5 months pregnant.
So y'all didn't see that part. I didn't share that part in the beginning of this, but the argument, the mother was saying that she thought Jasmine was pregnant. And she told her she would, allegedly, she said she will beat that, kick the child out of her or beat the child out of her or something like that. And Jasmine ended up going to her room. So the story done went from I think she's pregnant to I know she's pregnant to she's like 4 or 5 months pregnant. It gets crazier. Let's keep going.
In the back of my mind, I'm still wondering, like, first you give okay to let this little 13-year-old hang out at a school, abandoned school at that. You know what I'm saying?
You remember those abandoned schools I showed y'all when I was driving through Gary? Them schools, abandoned. That's where homeless people be going, kids go hang out in there. All types of stuff be happening inside of them schools.
Then now you know, you're going from saying, I think she's pregnant to I know she's pregnant to I think she's 4 or 5 months pregnant. Right? That's what Jasmine said out of her mouth. So the fact that you said you told her if she's pregnant, you was gonna kick the damn baby out of her stomach. Who tells their child that? She's 13 years old. My thing is, number one, the way she trying to paint the picture of her daughter as if her daughter is fast, as if her daughter's out here just wilding out. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, you paint a picture of your daughter being a certain way. What that says about you as a mother. Think about it. What does that really say about her as a mother? So, you know, it was so many different things that transpired that now that I'm looking back, you know, it was a red flag, you know.
So to bring everybody up to speed, this man that we listening to is a brother named Kevin Collinz with a Z at the end. Collinz, right? If y'all want to go follow him on Facebook, he's on Facebook. Go give him a follow. Keep up with this case. It gets deeper. All of this gets deeper, man. This brother is exceptional, man, and he's doing a great thing. I got to stay in tune with him because I want to see how we can help out. You know what I mean? If there's anything at all that I could do to help his movement and what he's got going on, because it's exactly what I'm about. I'm about that. So all love to this brother, man. You guys go give him a follow. But what you're hearing him talking about is how this mother, from the start of his meeting with her, and the reason why it's interesting to hear from him is because the brother spent time over there. He's a person that, like I say, is boots on the ground. So he went out to Gary, and he went and he talked to the mom. He looked around the house. He's seen what was going on. He knows the grandmother. He talked to the father. He's involved with this investigation and this family. So this is why I got him up here, because his words are credible. It's firsthand knowledge that he's speaking from. All right.
Like she told me that she called the police that night about 12 something. The police came by there. You know what I'm saying? They searched the house. They searched around the house. And then you telling other people that you call 8 hours later, call the police 8 hours later after your daughter supposedly left the crib on her own. Now, here's my thing. I'm just going to be honest with you. Number one, I don't think that Ja'Niyah left that house on her own. I think something happened in that house and things went left. And, you know, ain't no telling how long Ja'Niyah actually been missing, because we ain't seen no actual police report from August 11th at 12 something when she said the police was called. You know, where's that evidence? Where's the report number? She says a report number, but I need to see the report that actually would say August 11th, 12 something at midnight that you call the police. But to speed it up, you know, it was just so much that has transpired. Now, let me go back to my notes. Oh, right. So, let me go back to the little boy Lakeith and his mom. So, I asked Jasmine one day, I said, what would you say if I could reach out to Lakeith's mother and see if I could possibly get both of y'all to sit down and talk as mothers, you know, versus just going the negative way. So she's like, yeah, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm with that. I've been wanting to talk to her and all this other stuff. Now, I think Jasmine must have thought that I wasn't going to be able to get to the little boy Lakeith, you know, mama. So, you know, I inboxed it and she responded. And when the lady called me, you know, she was angry, which is understandable because Jasmine and her mom have been causing so much negative shit amongst their family, you know what I'm saying, to their family. You know, they've been threatened, people bashing them all on social media, you know what I'm saying, and everything. People ran past their house, you know, looking in the bedroom windows of the house, and you know what I'm saying, everything. And she was just tired of it. So she said, yeah, you know, I've been waiting to speak to Jasmine. And she said she told Jasmine's mom that, was like, you know, here's my number, you know, tell your daughter, you know, the daughter I need to talk to her, which Jasmine's mom never even mentioned to Jasmine that lady been want to talk to her. So, so I said, you know, well, you know, I can make it happen. You know, the two mothers, adults, could sit down and, you know, talk like adults. So we get to the bottom line of it. So the lady was like, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come out here and check my house, just like how the police checked my house. And I never had a problem with that. She said that Jasmine could have been came out there without the police and checked her house because, you know, Ja'Niyah wasn't there. So, you know, I tell Jasmine, you know, I'm figuring out, you know, location, time, what's best to have them two meet up. But at the same time, God gave me a gift of discernment where I know how to be obedient and follow my spirit. So my spirit told me, before you put these two women in the same room, start off with a phone call, an introduction. So that's what I did. So, you know, I called Monica, you know, which is Lakeith's mom, back, and I told her, I said, look, let me call Jasmine on the line. I'm emerging, y'all can talk. That's the first step. Now all of a sudden, Jasmine not answering the phone. I called her 7 different times. I even FaceTimed her because this little boy mama finally wants to talk to her so she could clear her name. Jasmine didn't answer not one time. Now, one time did she even answer my calls? So I'm like, all right, whatever. So now I got to click back over and tell this lady, hey, yeah, I don't know what's going on. She not answering, but maybe she'll call back or something. So this lady wondered, like, how is it that now she want to talk to me, and I'm trying to talk to her mother to mother, so we get an understanding. So as we talking, the lady telling me how them being accused has scared her kids to a point where, now when she go outside, they looking over their shoulders. These little kids, you know what I'm saying? Little babies we talking about. So
it gets
she said,
stranger.
I want to let it be known publicly that, Ja'Niyah is not here. Me and my son want to speak and let it be known publicly. We have nothing to do with it.
So the kid that she was saying that she was with, the mother was saying that Ja'Niyah was with this kid. The mother comes out publicly with the boy and offered him to come in the house. And nothing, right? But I'm telling y'all, it gets even stranger. Bear with me. We're gonna be here for a little minute, but just listen to this story. There's something going on here that I feel like that according to what I've seen online and everything that I've read, and I'm gonna give you my opinion at the end, but I want y'all to hear the whole story before I do, so you understand where I'm coming from.
So I decided, I said, okay, boom. So I'm gonna open my platform to allow you to come on my platform and speak publicly, because I feel like you have every right. These people been threatening you and all types of stuff. So yeah, if you want to speak publicly, no problem. I'll go live and let you join my live, which y'all could go back and see the actual live where I have Lakeith and his mom on my live. So, I didn't think it was a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? So the next following day, you know what I'm saying, I get a text, which I could drop it. I wish I could drop it into this live, from Jasmine saying that I no longer want you searching for my daughter. Why you let that bitch go live on your page? And she shouldn't have had the right and the option to speak up for her and her son. She had a whole problem with me using my platform. So this lady clear her name.
Do y'all hear this? She got mad at him because he allowed this woman to clear her name. Sending it. Now, this is the only guy that's out here spending his time to do the work to try to find her daughter who's been missing. This is a part of that. And she's got an issue with it. So keep listening.
And then she telling me, your loyalty's supposed to be with me. And first of all, I don't even know you. My loyalty ain't with nobody but Ja'Niyah. That's who I'm looking for. So she mad. And from that moment on, that day of that live is when the mama all of a sudden started having problems with me. So, my thing is, I'm like, all right, whatever. Didn't pay no mind. I kept on with the mission, and I'm still doing the mission of searching for this little girl. So through it all, you know what I'm saying, I'm hearing the rumors, how Jasmine, would beat her kids, you know what I'm saying, starve them and discipline them. And, I'm hearing the rumors, you know what I'm saying? So my thing is, like, in my mind, I'm like, the rumors exist. Now, is it true or not with the rumors? So
y'all see them comments I just pulled up? That's my homegirl, Virginia. Known her for a long time. We grew up same neighborhood. She right there. I guess she must have been out there searching with him. Virginia, if you was you out there searching with him? And if you, matter of fact, if you ain't got nothing to do, Virginia, let me know. I'll send you a link. You can jump on with me and we can talk about this thing here in a minute. I'm gonna keep on letting bro go though.
I started really noticing like a lot of red flags just from being around Jasmine. You know what I'm saying? So then she started telling me how some members of her family had molested not just Ja'Niyah, but they molested the second oldest. So my thing is, you let your daughters get molested, and the people that molested them ain't never went to jail. You never pressed no charges. You never did none of that, right? So how are they protected? How are you really protected? You know what I'm saying? That was a red flag to me instantly. Yes. Yeah. The people, the people that molested both of her daughters, you know what I'm saying, is still out hanging around. It wasn't no charges being brought. Nobody went to jail or none of that. So
that right there should let everybody know something. That right there, like, that this is, and also for me, it's like it adds to this whole thing. It adds to this whole thing. What if the person that was doing that, right? And this is just hypothetical. I know I said I'm gonna give my stuff at the end, but what if the mother and the girlfriend was allowing these things to happen to this young girl purposefully, and then she ends up pregnant, and now they freaked out because this whole thing might come out? That's what's going through my head. But there's more. There's more. So I'm gonna let him keep going.
she told me that's why she stopped her kids from going over her mom's house, because allegedly one of the men that had, I guess, raped her daughters, I guess he stays with the mom because he's with the sister or something like that. So that was a red flag to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, how is it that you're supposed to be the mom and you're not protecting your children from pedophiles? So again, I started noticing that a lot of times, when we out here, we searching, I depend on the police for assistance, to assist us in certain neighborhoods, especially if we going and knocking on people's doors, because everybody don't care about people that's missing. All they look at, they want you off their property. So every time that I call the police for assistance, to come assist us, before the police get there, Ja'Niyah Mcmichael is gone. Like, she literally leaves quickly before the police even get there.
Hold
So
on.
she tells me,
Virginia, yo, can I send you a link and you come up on here with me? Because this is that's y'all went searching yesterday and she called the police on you.
that she has a warrant. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you more worried about a warrant than actually being out here searching for your daughters. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of times where I actually was out searching and I'll call her like, hey, tomorrow I'm coming out, I'm going to search, so and so and so on. She's like, oh, I can't make it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, who? Like, if my child is missing, I'm going to turn the city up for my child, to find my child. It ain't no team sleep at all. How's it that Jasmine is sleeping peacefully through all this, with the search and everything? Then you're running when the police pull up. So to me, I feel like her daughter, Ja'Niyah, is not important enough to her. That's the part that really pisses me off. She's 13 years old. 13 years old, and you paint a picture of your daughter as if she's a whore, as if she's fast, as if she's hard-headed. You'd rather paint a negative picture of your daughter versus you being held accountable as a mother. As a mother. The way she runs those kids, man, you would think that she's a sergeant in the Army. You would think she's a sergeant in the Army. Them kids sit there like, you could tell they train, man. And they're scared. And it's obvious that, you know, they are being disciplined. Because they can't even act like little kids. Like, they like 3 or 4 years old. You know how little babies play amongst each other? It's not that with them kids.
The name that y'all keep seeing pulled up is like I say, it's my homegirl. So everything that she's putting up there, just know she's speaking as somebody that's out there that knows, just like this brother. All right.
I feel like the way she ran her household was like a cult. Like a cult. And I also believe, and it's just me from being there, observing with everything from jump. And I can say this, and I'm going to stand on it. I think either two things happen. One, she probably kicked Ja'Niyah out. Who's to say that maybe Ja'Niyah probably said, hey, I'm tired of being raped. I'm about to tell the police I'm about to drop names. Because my thing is, no matter how you look at it, if she is pregnant, you, as a mother, that still makes you look bad. Because what are you doing? Where you at that you can't pay it to your 13-year-old daughter? And how's it that she has so much leeway to do what she want to do? So I asked, I said, you know, is this the first time that she ran away? And she tells me, no. You know what I'm saying? But it's the first time that she's been gone this long. So just say if Ja'Niyah did leave on her own, which we don't have no proof. Which we don't have no proof. Till the day, we don't know if she actually left on her own. We don't know if something happened in that house that transpired or went left. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if a car pulled up. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if, you know what I'm saying? It's like none of that is confirmed. Then let's talk about the footage. So we canvassed the area, and the footage, first of all, Jasmine sent me a picture screenshot of the supposedly car that was seen around the time when her daughter went missing, that she recovered the footage on camera. But my thing is, why not just send me the little footage? Why you just take a picture of a car? That don't show nothing. But I end up watching the footage, you know what I'm saying, because I have resources. In the footage of the car, it don't show nothing about it don't even show the little girl come to the car. It don't show the car. It don't even show the car in front of their house. No doors was open in the car. You know what I'm saying? And no, it's this camera footage that comes from the church. So, you know, again, it's so many things that in back of my mind, I'm very observant, but I'm also knowing everything down. So again, she steady accusing the little boy and all this, and that's, you know, all this stuff. So uh her mom decides that she want to drop 2
Fact.
videos talking about me. Her mom is mad because number one, I don't know if her mama thought that I was a goofy, where I would just do anything that a person say. No, you already showed me twice that you don't care about nobody's lives that's out here helping you search for your granddaughter. So why would I continue to even listen to you? What you saying is going through one ear out the next. You know what I'm saying? So here it is. I'm getting to it with the grandma. I didn't even respond, but I also responded. You know what I'm saying? So let's speed it up. So one day, me and Jasmine, we was at a location. I want to say that I think that's Gary, East Chicago. So I tell Jasmine, I said, you should do a video to release to the public, you know, about your daughter. And guess what she said to me? I don't know what to say. How is it that you don't know what to say when it comes down to your daughter, your 13-year-old daughter missing? You don't know what to say. So I had to tell her what to say. The whole time in a video, which you'll see if you go to my page, me and Jasmine in the video. The part when she did like this, you know what I'm saying, the video, when I saw it, I just knew that she's finna start getting emotional. If you look at the video,
I gotta say it's because it's really blowing my mind right now. First, I want to ask you, because I think I already know the answer to this, Virginia. These people, Gary, Indiana has not done a citywide manhunt, have they? Have they had like the police dogs out there and all of that looking around? Have they done any of that, or is this just all the civilians? This is all people coming together to do this, Virginia. I need to know that, because if Gary hasn't see, and this is the fucking problem. This is the problem that I got. See, when we talk about these politicians, man, these fucking people that's in power, you hearing all this stuff about this young girl. Where the fuck are the leaders at in the community that's supposed to represent the people? Why hasn't there been a fucking city-wide search? Why haven't they had dogs out there? Why haven't they had people looking around like the regular people are? People are coming together, which is beautiful. I love to see that. I love to see us all come together. But where the fuck is the leaders? Where's the mayor? Where's the councilman? Where are all these people? Where's the churches? Where's these fucking churches? Why ain't everybody out there doing what they need to do? Knowing all of this shit, because I'm getting pissed off more and more that I listen. It's just like nobody, not even a mother, nobody's giving a fuck that's supposed to. All the people that's supposed to, ain't nobody care. It blows my mind, man. I'm calling you in a little bit, Virginia. We gonna have to get something together. We're gonna have to organize something.
You could kind of see me I'm kind of ready for her to get emotional.
Protest in front of the fucking
it wasn't no emotion
Gary
at all.
City Hall.
The way her behavior has been from day one with this, it's not speaking to me as a parent that's emotional, distraught that their 13-year-old kid is missing. And what makes it so crazy is Jasmine kept Ja'Niyah from her father which is Wuda, that's in the comments, and the grandmama. They haven't seen them. Grandma haven't seen them in 13 years. You want to know? You want to know why she kept the kids from them? Because the biological father, Antonio, he got tired of the toxicness that was coming from being with Jasmine. So yeah, hey, we go break up. But he ain't the one that left his daughter's side. She did that. Not only did she do that to Antonio, Ja'Niyah's daddy, she did it to her other kid's father. Neither one of them have seen their kids at all. Neither one of them. And it's sad because, you know, it's easy for somebody to try to paint a picture as men fathers being deadbeats. You understand what I'm saying? So as time went on, you know, then one day I was over there and I said, can I talk to your daughter? I have a couple questions after. She's like, yeah. Which is the daughter that shared a.
No, see, hold on. Check this out, Katrina. This brother has been out there doing what he's been doing. Yeah, he's talking about Jasmine because Jasmine's got some explaining to do. This ain't making no sense. This is not making no sense. You're right. This should be about Ja'Niyah, and it is. It has been about Ja'Niyah. From what everything that I've seen has been about Ja'Niyah. This is the first time this brother came out, and then understandably why he's coming out and talking about Jasmine right now, because of all the things that Jasmine has been saying and doing and not doing. I understand the brother. I'd be pissed off too. I've been spending all my time to help you find this little girl that is missing, that is your daughter, and you giving me all kind of pushback and you mad? Come on, man. Y'all can't, don't do that. Don't come for this brother. He's the only one out there trying to do something. He's the only brother with a platform out there trying to do something while the mother's causing him grief. And they're not answering these questions. There's too many questions that need to be answered here. Why aren't you upset the way that this man is my question.
Room with Ja'Niyah. So she go in the house, bring the little girl out. You know, so I'm standing there. The little girl, I said, you know, hey, how you doing? She said, hey, how you doing? The little girl smart. So I said, do you look up to your sister, Ja'Niyah? She's like, yes, I do. Just a little girl, keep in mind, that shares the room with Ja'Niyah. I said, have you ever seen her on the phone in this room, you know, in y'all room? She's like, yes, I seen her on the phone or whatever. So I said, oh, wow. That whole time, I'm looking at Jasmine and her girlfriend as this little girl says that her sister be on the phone in the room. And of course, Jasmine looking like, I didn't know she had a phone.
Check this out, Katrina. I hear you, right? I hear you. Here's my thing. When your daughters have been molested and you don't put the people in jail responsible, in jail, when you talk about beating a child out of your daughter, I really don't care. Honestly, this deserves to be shamed. This is the problem that we have in the community. People don't want to call out wrong or shame nobody. Plain and simple. She needs to be shamed. She needs to. I've seen the pictures of that fucking house. Disgusting. Disgusting. I wouldn't let my fucking dog live in that kind of filth. Letting the things happen to them kids. The way that you don't got no, not you, but the mother don't got no fucking right to try to say anything bad about a brother that's out there trying to do something right. I ain't going for it. I don't give a fuck how you feel or she feel. Personally, I don't. What matters is this little girl needs to be found and all the truth needs to come out. I bet you'll be feeling real fucked up if you find out something happened to this little girl and the mother was in on it or the girlfriend didn't even want the kids. We not doing this. This ain't what this is. I'm gonna defend this brother to the end of it. If you want to speak bad about it, go for it, because there's some bad shit being done that needs to be called out. We call out bad behavior. We don't condone it. We ain't gonna coddle you. We ain't doing none of that. This ain't no feminist bullshit over here on this page. We don't do that. It's not happening. Wrong is wrong. And what the hell's been going on with this woman is wrong. Period.
That's a red flag to me. Because how is it that you give your 13-year-old daughter permission to hang out at abandoned schools?
That part.
But you didn't know she had a phone. That just didn't sit well with me at all. So the little girl, she started tensing up. So I'm thinking maybe she's scared of, you know what I'm saying, if her mama go probably beat her too. So I look over to Jasmine now. Jasmine said to her, it's okay, you could tell him. You're not going to get in trouble. I'm not going to whoop you. So I looked at the little girl, you know what I'm saying, and the little girl say that pretty much she's not worried about getting a whooping. She just don't want her sister to be mad at her. She didn't want Ja'Niyah to be mad at her to find out that she's telling that she has a phone. You know, very smart, intelligent, you know, little girl. So now, you know, Jasmine walk around acting like they didn't even know she had a phone. So it was so much that had transpired from day one when this little girl went missing, that now that I opened my platform to let Lakeith and his mom and family clear their name, where do you think the fingers is going to point at? It ain't no proof on camera that shows Ja'Niyah Rogers leaving the house on August 11th at 12 some midnight. No footage at all. We searching all over here and there and following up with all types of tips that's coming our way. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, now I'm going to go to these notes, which is these right here. My question is, who could actually verify on August 11th, 2024, that Ja'Niyah was there in a residence of Virginia Street? Think about it. Only one was there August 11th was Jasmine, her girlfriend, and the kids. I believe that Ja'Niyah actually been gone way longer than that. I'm thinking two things. One, either she's been gone way longer than that because majority of the classmates that I've talked to have stated that the last time they seen her was the last day of school.
A real advocate. Listen, anybody who's out there in them streets looking for this little girl is a real advocate. All right. You don't got to have a nonprofit. You don't got to have a large platform. You don't got to have nothing but human decency to be an advocate for something that's righteous, something that's good. Okay. Whether or not you agree with what this man is saying, he's doing a phenomenal job of bringing attention. The people that you commenting to on here right now, same thing. Yeah, he's the only one saying what you just said right now, Katrina, and he's the only one that is doing that. No, he's not the only one that is doing that. But so far, he's the only one that I see calling out the BS that he's seeing with this case. He's the only one calling out. There's something that's not being said here. There's something fishy about this case. There's something extra, and this mother needs to be looked at. I agree 100%. I hope to God she didn't do something to hurt her own child. I pray that to God. That's my greatest prayer right now to God is I pray to God she didn't do something to hurt that little girl. But she allowed things to hurt that little girl. She put that little girl out, 13 years old, a 13-year-old in Gary, in the G. Come on, man. If you are you from out there, Katrina? You from the G? That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. Have you ever ran around over there, hung around in Gary? Have you ever gangbanged in Gary? You ever sold dope in Gary? Anything? A young 13-year-old little girl kicked out the house who's been molested and obviously doesn't get taken care of at home. What do you think? You think that's okay? You think that's okay just to, oh, the mother's going through a hard time because she lost her daughter? When in actuality, we've seen the text messages of her talking about giving her kids away for whatever reason, because she's into it with her girlfriend and she can't take care of them and they're causing her problems. Come on, man. Come on. You from one of the top states that have the most missing persons in the US, but you're not from Gary. You're not from Hammond. You're not from Chicago. You're not from EC. You're not from around here. So I can't hear you on that one. I'm sorry.
Right? The grandma Dahlia also said it's been a long time since she's seen her granddaughter. Other family members. So my thing is to Jasmine, the mother, where's your daughter? What did you do to her? It's time for you to be questioned. It's not a strange coincidence that there's proof that CPS has been to your house numerous times. Called by your mom. It's a reason for that. Like I said, we searched every part of Indiana. Started from around the location where she came up missing. And majority of the time, Jasmine wasn't out there with us. Guess where she was at? At home sleep. She's tired. She want to put things off for later. If my child is missing, getting sleep will be the last thing on my mind. Turning down any type of help, I'm not going to turn it down. Jasmine told me out of her mouth that she don't want no attention, awareness brought to her daughter missing. She don't want no attention on social media. She don't want no news media. She don't want the radio people talking.
So hold on. So y'all just hear all of that, right? What this brother just said. She don't want no news media. She don't want none of that. She don't want no help. All of these things. That's a red flag. But I'm gonna pause this right here, all right? Because this brother's on. I'm with him right now. He's messaging me. He wants me to show you all something. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up real quick. He wants me to show you guys this video, and he say, pay attention to what it said at the end. I had not seen the video. I'm gonna pull it up right now. One sec. All right, let's see what this is about.
So this government has failed us. The government itself has failed us. And the white liberals who have been posing as our friends have failed us. And once we see that all these other sources to which we've turned have failed, we stop turning to them and turn to ourselves. We need a self-help program, do it yourself philosophy, do it right now philosophy. It's already too late philosophy. This is what you and I need to get with. And the only
5 boys. And I raised them telling them, you don't have to fight nobody. Now, of course, if somebody puts a hand on you, you have every right to defend yourself.
So what we have to do is let Casey take the lead on everything. Whatever we get, we have to give to him so him and his team can do it. We are not going to get hurt by our.
My name is Antonio Rogers. I'm the biological father of Ja'Niyah Rogers. First of all, I just want to thank Casey, bodyguard, for helping me.
That's ironic, isn't it? Isn't that ironic? That the mother is saying that everybody needs to be doing for this brother, letting this brother take the lead, but then turning around and now trying to rip him. That's, to me, that's strange. It's like maybe he's getting too close to something. Maybe he's starting to ask the right questions. So now I want you to back off because now you're questioning me. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting.
Talking about her. She even said she don't want none of my celebrity clients even speaking about it. But my thing is, if my child is missing, I want all the help that I could get. I want the city to be lit on fire. I want the city to be lit on fire. I'm turning up for mine. The reaction that she should have, she never had it from jump. And the people that's actually here to help you and bring resources, like myself, ain't charged you a dime, even mentioned not one penny. My services is free. My services is free. You guys, I'm looking at a couple of family members on my live right now who I assisted with, finding their loved one. I never got into it with nobody on here. No family members at all. So my thing is, thank you, Kay Denise. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the family of Ariana, Kay Denise. Then Tangela Nelson, that's the family of Jovan Nelson, who I was looking for. Have we ever got into it? Nope. Have I ever charged y'all a dime? Nope. Have I ever went above beyond for these families? Yes. So, again, it's just, Ja'Niyah Mcmichael. Ja'Niyah Mcmichael knows what happened to her daughter. She knows where she's at. And if I was Ja'Niyah, I wouldn't want to come back to that toxic environment. Why come back to an environment where you can't even, you have to sit in the chair and eat. You got less than 5 minutes to eat your food. Why come back to an environment where it's being ran like you part of a cult? Why come back to an environment where you're getting beating on? Why come back to an environment where you already shown that you can't even protect her from people who molested her? Why? I don't understand that. Ain't no need of beating around the bush. Ain't no need to searching all over here, there, and all these other places.
So you see, this is why. Now I see. This is why some people got a problem with what he's doing, because the brother's asking the legit questions. You know what I'm saying? I pray to God that this little girl is okay, man. I'm praying to God, man. Please let this little girl be okay. I'm hoping that she just was like, you know what, I've had enough, and she ran away, and that she's safe, and that she just is scared right now to come out and say anything. That's what I'm hoping, because all the things that he just mentioned, why would this little girl want to be there? You're getting abused. The house is messed up. Your mother has let things happen to you. She put you out. That's a sad situation. 13, little girl. Man, I'm glad that he's calling it out. I'm glad that they putting all this stuff out there. Straight up. Oh, hell no. That's what it is right there. That's what it is right there. That right there. That part. And that's exactly, see, I'm about to just give my piece right now. So we're going to take this brother down. Y'all go and give him a follow, man. I'm going to give you what I think. I'll let you drop your proof. Go ahead. Send it this way. Send it this way, Virginia. I think that this environment wasn't safe for this little girl, and she got fed up, and I hope that she just ran away. Like, that's what I want to believe. I want to believe that she just ran away and she's hiding somewhere and that everything's okay, right? That's what I want to believe. However, the other side of me is like, I think maybe something else happened. Hearing all these things that's being, that was let to happen, part of me thinks that the mom and the girlfriend, or the mom or the girlfriend, did something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm hoping for the first thing. I'm hoping that she just ran away. That's what I hope. But I don't know why, I'm just like feeling. I do know why. It's because all the stuff that I've been sitting here looking at for the past 3-4 hours, making me feel like they know something, that they did something, and that they trying to hide something. That's it. You ain't gonna be able to hide no 4 or 5, now about to be 6-month pregnant 13-year-old for that long. That's what I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? Those 16-year-old that's 6 months pregnant is gonna be nowhere to be found. I'm hoping for the best. God knows I am. I'm hoping for the best. But it just feels all wrong. Just feels all wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you this. I appreciate all of you all that are out there searching. And I'll be out there at the next one. Y'all let me know. I'll be in tune. I'll be out there searching with you guys, man. And I'll keep on using my platform to bring attention to this. We won't stop talking about this. We'll stay in tune with Kevin. We're gonna stay in tune with the brother. And Virginia, I want to stay in tune with you too. And we're gonna keep on talking about this thing, man. We're gonna keep on bringing some things to attention, man. Whoa. Yo, I'm gonna share that another time. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, we I'll tell you what. we need to be, everybody in Indiana, man. If you up in northern Indiana, Chicago, we need to be at City Hall ASAP demanding a citywide search from the people that are supposed to serve and protect that city. And I'm calling on all these pastors, all these imams, all these holy people with their holy buildings that are out there. Y'all need to be out there in them streets too, looking. Everybody needs to be searching. We need to organize something. All right. We need to, there you go. There go the bro right there. That's the brother right there. Y'all go follow him. Now, I appreciate you too, my brother, and everything that you're doing, man. And I got your back. If I can help you in any way, you got me. You my brother. You know, we got the same kind of mind when it comes to this right here, bro. So you need me, I'm right here. But we need to really we need to get on the same page, everybody in Northwest Indiana. And we need to make a little bit of waves peacefully, obviously. I'm not calling for nothing, you know, like January 6th, nothing like that before anybody tries to report me or something. I'm not calling for that. But the people, need to come together and make these politicians, make these people that are supposed to protect our cities, make them do their job through protest. That's what needs to happen. All right. I'm going to try to reach the mayor of Gary. So that's what I'm going to be working on. I appreciate you guys, man. Y'all, look, I need y'all to share this one out for me. All right. This is important. Put the hashtag, where's Ja'Niyah? Hashtag, where is Ja'Niyah? All right. Share this right now. Hashtag, where is Ja'Niyah? Let's get this out. Something got to happen here. That's it. That's all I got. I'll catch y'all on the next one. All right. Peace and love.